Hey, what's up my crypto fans? So Bitcoin's still on a raring pump, but got a strong rejection at the $50,000 mark. As of the time recording this, Bitcoin's at 49,350. So it's all well and good Bitcoin going on a pump, and it is good for the crypto buzz and the community. But what does that mean for us altcoin investors? We're still out there searching for them prime ones that we want to prep ourselves up for, ready for the bull run. Well, in today's video, we're going to be looking at a DeFi coin that's sub 100 million market cap. I'm going to give you a bit of information on the fundamentals, what the coin's been doing over the past few months, and where I see this coin going. So if you want to know all that cool stuff and more, stay tuned and let's go crypto. Boom! So for those of you that are new to the channel, I'm Christian and this is Crypto OG, where I give you all the news, reviews and overviews in the crypto, DeFi, yes and sometimes NFT space. And of course this channel would not be complete without the mandatory waffle of anything you see, hear or choose to ignore is not financial advice, it is just me being nice. So with that mandatory waffle out of the way, let's dive into Bitcoin quickly, because I just want to show you how strong this 50k resistance is. We keep poking it here and here twice in the last 2 days, and we're getting strong rejection. But this is causing the altcoins to lag. If we look at some of the favorites like AIOZ, you can see going sideways still, VRA taking a little pump, but we're not even breaking higher highs, and HTR, another favorite of mine, we're still going sideways. So for the altcoin market, I still think we're relatively early. Which brings me on to my coin of today, which is Shido. Now, you may have heard this because it's got a strong community coming through the ranks. And if we have a look at Shido's price here, I'll just pull this up a little bit. You can see that Shido's having a little bit of a retracement, but not much. And now this coin is pretty much trending. And if we click onto the yearly chart, you can see we're up nearly an 8x, which is pretty fantastic for this coin, because if you see these kind of monthly candles here, if Shido was going to be a little bit of a shite coin, you'd expect these to be dropping pretty quick. But if I know this is dancing around a little bit, but if you can see this red candle here, Shido's not really had that much major retracement. And if we have a look here as well, we're only having a little decline back down to these levels here, which were pretty much strong resistance. Sorry, pretty much strong. Take that out. Start from this bit. Pretty much strong support. Now this to me is pretty good looking into it. Now if we have a look at the fundamentals here, again fat head in the way here, we can see that it's still a sub 100 million market cap. It's just literally, it was 69 when I first started recording this video, and it's just gone up to 70 million market cap, and to 24-hour volume is still 1.9 million. Now, this is the kind of projects we want to look for, right? If this project's got good fundamentals behind it, which we're going to have a look in a second, this is the kind of ones that would take us rip-roaring. Now, here you can just see quickly here that Shido has got a great increase in staking supply. Now over 33% of the Shido supply locked up in staking in Shido DEX, which to me is pointing in all the right directions. So we're not seeing super dumps. We're seeing great potential to the upside, but this coin is still trading around about 0.008. I'd like to see a bit more of a retracement to the downside to give us a better buying opportunity in. So now you've seen what kind of altcoin we're looking at, with the total supply still only at 62% out, and obviously a 13 billion max supply. Let's have a look what Shido is all about. Now, if we just jump, into this white paper. Now, Shido is a decentralized cross-chain ecosystem building next-gen DeFi services. Shido Network is leading a layer 1 proof-of-stake blockchain with superior speed and infinite scalability. Shido Network is seamlessly interoperable between Cosmos, EVM and WASM, enabling developers to choose environments. Now, we all know Cosmos is pretty big. Now, I'm a big fan of Cosmos, so it's no surprise why I was looking at Shido. Now, Shido Network's architecture ensures endless scalability and free value sharing between Shido and most of the prominent ecosystems in the industry, all powered by the lightning-fast Tendermint consensus engine. Now, you can go over there and have a look at this. It's all on shido.io. Before I start blowing too much smoke out of Shido's backside though, I do want to give it a little bit of a criticism. not as a coin in general, but just I think they could have done more with a white paper. Now, if we have a look at the introduction, there's something, a project that's doing so big and doing so much great stuff like this, I just think I'd expect a little bit more coming out from the white paper. I'd expect, well, this is just a docs, but I'd expect a bit more kind of linkage and a bit more information. But that doesn't matter, because if we go onto Shido's website, you can see that they've put a lot of effort into this. Now, this is not just one of them websites that a Chinese scammer or some scammer in North Korea has put together and will go off. It's got a lot of the stuff in there where you can click on about the build. It'll give you the guide. You can click on about the grants, the togetherness. There's a lot of interactive stuff in this website. So they can tell they've put a lot of thought into it and a lot of stuff's gone into it. I just think with this white paper here, we could have had a bit more information, like the Shido staking. We'd want to see a little bit more. Now, if we go to this app stuff here, so we'd like to see a lot more information on here. Only 30 days locked up, 8% APR, etc. But for me, because this is only on 2 exchanges as well, the main one being MEXC, we're not seeing a lot of trading volume at the moment. Now, if you listen to some types of community, they would see that as a bad thing. But for me, we don't on too many good exchanges at the moment. And I'll tell you why. Because A, we want the team to get stuff together and get their bit of community behind it. And 2, we want to get into this token early. You need to get into these projects and take a little bit of a risk-based approach to get into these before they get on the big exchanges, because that's when they start really taking off. Now, if we're looking at this like we're looking on CoinMarketCap, and it's got 70 million market cap already, and it's got a 24-hour volume of nearly 2 million, and it's only on really 2 exchanges, then I can see good things happening with Shido, and I really can. And I'm not just saying it. I mean, I've been looking into this project quite a bit today, to be honest with you, and I just want to see. Obviously, it's still early days, and anything that's this early days is always a bit of a risk. But for me, it's all going in the right direction. I mean, I've read most of this website, which I really advise you to go over. If you go over to shido.io, some of the stuff's pretty daft. If you look at the about us and the sort of like about and stuff on the story, it starts, I'll cut that bit out. So some of the stuff's pretty daft. If you look at the story, you can see it's we are the legend of Shido, the samurai every time. I mean, they've just probably tried to put a bit of fun spin on there. So, but if you have a look at this, the story about this samurai which fought in honor has got more information on it than most of the white paper stuff. Because have a look at the token stuff, but that's not a problem. That is not a problem. I really think we should be looking into this one and just keeping it on our radar, because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm transparent with everyone on my channel, and I'm going in on Shido. I'm not putting a mass amount in there at the moment, because like I say, I want a retracement. So as soon as I get the right retracement, which is I'm looking for this to go back down to really about the 6, maybe just to the bottom of this, so really around about the 6 mark. If we get Shido down to 0.0060, then yeah, I'll be tickling it, not with masses of money, probably 2-3k. I'll put in Shido and see how it goes, and then I'll start, if I really start seeing it take off and I see a bit more stuff, I'll do another video on the channel, and I'll probably start dollar cost and averaging in a bit more. But these are the kind of coins that really can 10, 20, 30x, even more. Because if you think of the DeFi coins of the old days, and I mean, when I was trading back in the last bull run, and we had the likes of VRA, Engine and Matic all coming up, they were really exponential gains. And the only reason I was able to do, even Swissborg was another one, the only reason we was able to profit from them so good is because we got into them when no one was really paying attention. And I'm telling you, the Shido community is starting to come along now. So I hope I've given you enough flavour to whet your appetite to go over and start looking into Shido. But as always, you really do need to sort of make a good plan, stick to it, and do your own research. But as always, we say on this channel, trade smart, trade safe, and don't get wrecked.